This is the kind of poverty, the way people sell in the midst of garbage. And this whole area of Luanda is basically a pile of rubbish. And people are not allowed to protest for living under these circumstances. I'm an investigative journalist from Angola, and I've also been known as a human rights defender. We have looters in power. We have criminals in power, and that needs to change. Corruption has become an impediment for democracy in the country, and corruption has been fueling also human rights abuses. They're so inextricably linked. David Saleh is an activist who, since 2011, has been taking to the streets to protest against corruption and more than 30 years of power by President dos Santos. So he's been paying a high price. How is it possible when we talk about how resources in the country are squandered and are not provided for the people's well-being? Any complaints about that is met with repression by the government. The message he's wearing, it says, Angolan people, there is no government, but simply a gang of thieves that rule the country. Quite often we want to project a better image of Africa. And we struggle between what some of the African leaders do and what people do on the ground, which is beautiful, which is commendable, and should take us towards development. But nothing gets done in Angola if it doesn't go through briberies, through all sorts of corruption schemes. Something is fundamentally wrong in this country. We have the resources to make our countries far more beautiful than Europe, than America. Why are we suffering and why are we dependent? So I'm here to ensure that as a citizen I do my job right. And that is my way also of contributing, providing social leadership by being an influential opinion maker that says what needs to be said. I cannot see myself living in this country oblivious to the abuses taking place around me. I want that to change. So MAC Angola has one very clear goal: to ensure that the public understands that corruption is a crime. In 1999, I wrote an article exposing the president as a corrupt dictator, and I was jailed for that. It is not about bad-mouthing the leaders, but ensuring that at some point in Africa, the people that have good intentions, goodwill, and skills take precedence over those who are bad people, bad rulers, who want to keep us down. We must rise. We must take a stand. We must beat the drum for change.